Was that Mustang in the opening, was that headed for Detroit, Kev? I think that was
No,
pointed right
but
toward
I am
yeah.
tomorrow.
You sure are. That's what I was getting at. Now you've got an appearance.
Yeah, 2 days of WrestleCon
in the home state,
and a lovely luncheon with my sister on Saturday before I fly back.
How much of your family is still there? I think I asked you this.
Everyone.
I know your brother's got the house he just built, right? So
yeah, my brother and sister are both there. My stepdad, my aunt.
So you do get some opportunity when you do appearances up there?
Occasionally, but like I like this one here was like I didn't know I was going to do it. I was going to do it. Wasn't going to do it. Because of the Steiner thing. I just said, well, I wasn't going to. I was starting to get shit on the fact that I hadn't pulled out, and I was like, oh God. But at the same time,
why would that affect you? Why would that affect you? Why were
because I on my Twitter it says that I'm LGBTQ advocate. And they're like, like how can you,
Right, but he's not going, right?
He's not going, but for I was so.
So you are able to see family, friends?
Sometimes, but this time, I mean, I'll get in late. I'll get in Thursday. My buddy George will come get me. We'll go get dinner. And then it's kind of cool because I'm staying at the Pontchartrain, which I've never stayed at in my life. And the Pontchartrain, I don't know, Steve, see when the Hotel Pontchartrain was built. I know that when we were young and the Pistons played down in at Cobo Hall, like all the NBA teams stayed at the Ponch.
Mm.
And then when we shot the television show Detroiters, when we were trying to close the guy on Downriver Beer with a mullet, that was shot at the top of the Ponch.
Oh.
So
it's an old historic
building. I mean, I don't know about old because like it's like you can see from the top of the Ponch, you can see like the Penobscot building, which is the big building in Detroit that's got the red ball on top, which was the largest, tallest building before the Renaissance Center was built. And then, so 1907, the Pontchartrain was built.
Yeah, so that's...
Yeah. But the Guardian building's down there. There's some...
Now, what area of the city is that?
This is like right down by the waterfront.
Like so, where the old arenas were.
This is down. Well, Cobo's still there because I mean they that's a convention center, and they do the Detroit Auto Show from Cobo every year.
But the Joe they knocked down.
The Joe's gone. Tiger Stadium's gone.
Right. Okay, so know what you're talking about. Oh, there was a concentration of stuff.
But it's where the people mover is. Like anywhere that people mover gimmick is. That's kind of the down. Like I'll go Woodward. Like I'll train. I used to train at the Powerhouse Gym in Highland Park when I was young. So I'll go to Friday. I'll go train there.
What about it? The WWE cards. Do you ever have any interest in going by there?
I mean, I would love to see Paul, but he's going to be in the middle of a major pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And I cannot sit and watch wrestling without announcing.
Oh, so if you were in the crowd, yeah.
Yeah. And I wouldn't go. I'll watch SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll just watch.
What about haunts? Is there like a favorite bar that you would want to have a beer at? I know you probably won't have the time, but if you had some of the time.
I mean, the only place that I really like try to get by is Lafayette Coney Dogs. That's right next to
the hot dogs.
Yeah, the hot dog place. I try to get
the Cheetah Club still there?
The Cheetah's in I worked at that in Atlanta, but
that was in Atlanta.
There's a Cheetah. There's a Cheetah across the bridge in Windsor. I don't know if it's still there. There used to be
Yeah.
a Jason's, a couple other strip joints over
No, I
there.
meant the one you worked at. I forgot
Yeah, no,
that was Atlanta.
BT's was the one I worked at, and it was in Dearborn on Michigan
Right.
Avenue.
Right. All right. Well,
So,
safe travels, hopefully, and
yeah, it'll be nice to be home. You know,
yeah.
it's always nice to. It's going to be cool because I'll be like right down in the city, which is kind of nice.
Hmm. Yeah. Very good.
I'm
Peerless
good.
Price. Going to Detroit for SummerSlam, Kevin. What should I do or see while I'm there? Love the show. Day one listener. If you had to give him one thing to do in Detroit for his first trip up there, is it the pizza place that for the with the oil pan gimmick? What is
I
it?
mean, to me, I'd go to the Detroit Institute of Arts on Woodard, but
You'd go.
Detroit Institute of Arts, the art
Oh, okay.
museum,
How about that antique mall gimmick? The what was it again?
the Gibraltar Trade
The
Center in Mount
Gibraltar
Clemens.
Trade
Nah, it's too
Center.
far away.
Oh,
Um, let's see. Just, I mean, Woodward Avenue is the first paved street in America. A lot of people don't know that.
okay.
That was
Peerless
the
Price. Go check out the first paved street in America and send us
But just
pictures.
Woodward, just the Woodward corridor is really. I mean, that's kind of where the Renaissance of Detroit is kind of started. There's some cool shit.
Gotcha.
And if you're a music fan, Jack White's there, so you can go by. He's got a record place there with some cool shit. Um, if you love pancakes, they've got a place called the Hudson Cafe that's unbelievable. Um, Lafayette, Coney Island. I wouldn't if you eat Coney dogs. Don't go to All American. Go to Lafayette. Drink a Verner's.
What is that?
Drink a Verner's ginger ale.
Oh, okay. All right. There's some stuff for you there. How about anyone from the audience before we wrap this up? Let's get some more folks who have joined Kliq This TV. Mouthpiece Murphy. Gotta love that. What is one solid piece of advice when training a big man in the ring?
I mean, are we talking? Oh, if he's a big, work big. You know, I mean, you can't. One thing you can't teach is you can't teach size. So if it's a big man, he needs to work big, but don't work super strong where he doesn't leave his feet and he's boring. You know,
Hmm. Okay.
but yeah, work big.
All right. Anyone else, Steve? What do we got?